All right, hey everyone, welcome to tonight's team call. It is Monday, March 4th, and this is the first team call of the month, and I'm so excited to talk about this topic because I feel like it's something that a lot of you might struggle with or have had questions about it. So I wanted to go through this with you guys and just show you kind of how I flow through conversations and just how a typical conversation could go. So really quick, I want to recognize Sarah Fleming. She got started last month as a coach, and she just signed up 2 coaches within the past couple days in March. So she's at Success Club 4, and she's also going to hit Emerald on Thursday. So I'm really excited because she's brand new and she rank advanced within a month. So that is so freaking cool, and I'm so proud of her. Some announcements. So there's a new challenger welcome guide. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this, but it's a file on the team page. I'm going to show it to you here really briefly. So when you sign up a new client, not a coach, a client, you're going to send them this welcome email. And I have to move this. Okay. So, and this is in the team page, like I said. So you can just save this link because it's like a shareable link. And then you can add this link into an email and just be like, hey, if you're, click here for the new challenger welcome guide. So it's really cute. It goes through everything. It kind of gives you little chapters, everything laid out, kind of where do you go from here, just defining your why, because I feel like that's really important as a client. You need to know why they want to lose weight or tone up. You need to know why, because then when they're feeling discouraged or they're feeling like they don't want to show up, you can remind them of their why. Be like, remember you told me that you want to feel confident in a bikini because you want to take your son to the water park? This is going to help you, So defining their why, how to use Beachbody on demand. This kind of just shows them exactly how to stream everything, whether it be the workouts or the nutrition guides and everything. And then picking a program. This is really important too, because some people get Beachbody on demand. They're like, wait, what program do I do? So it's our job as coaches to help them figure out a program, and this will also help them as well. So it kind of goes through the most popular programs and tells them kind of what it's about, what kind of results you're going to get, and how long the workouts are. So I thought that was really beneficial. And then, there's 3 pages of that. So next is your meal plan. You kind of go through the video on containers, the portion, and just understanding the containers. And if you guys haven't heard, the Ultimate Portion Fix launched today, so that'll help even more, but that's actually a separate program. And there's also the Beachbody blog recipes. If you guys haven't checked out the Beachbody blog for recipes, you're missing out. It has so many good recipes, especially for Shakeology. Go to the Beachbody blog and type in Shakeology dessert recipes. I swear their Shakeology dessert recipes are unreal. They make these little energy balls. It's so simple. It's honey, Shakeology, rolled oats, and peanut butter, and they're the best things I've ever tasted. So that goes through your meal plan, and it tells you guys, measurements in the Beachbody challenge. So it kind of goes through that, why measurements are important, and before and after pictures are important, because if you submit those to Beachbody, you get a free, I think it's tank or a t-shirt, I'm not sure. In the past, you actually got a free t-shirt for every single program you completed. So if you finish a 21-day fix, you would send in your 21-day fix before and afters, and you would get a 21-day fix completion shirt. And it was really cool. But now I think they just do it once, and it's an overall Beachbody challenge shirt. And then there's the Shakeology. So it kind of talks more about Shakeology, do's and don'ts, kind of tools to help you make your Shakeology taste better, because I've heard some people say that, and I was even one of those people in the beginning. I didn't like Shakeology, but then I was just making it wrong. I was just making it with water, and of course I was bored with it, but it just tells you, fun ways to make it. And then there's the best recipes for every single flavor, which is also really cool because it gives people a place to start. And then personal development, as you guys know, is so important, not only for us as coaches, but also for clients, because this is what's going to help them get their mind space in the game, or mindset in the game. And that's the most important for starting and continuing with a lifestyle change. So that's really, really important. And then it kind of goes through the group and how it's run. And now, guys, this is customizable. So if you don't run your groups like this, feel free to change this up. This is kind of a one-size-fits-all PDF, but I can get the link for you so you guys can go in there and keep it all, but then change a few things here and there. So let me know if you want the link, and I can send that to you. This is kind of cool too, and it says potential roadblocks. Some people might say I ate something bad or missed a workout, and they might freak out and disappear from the group, or I'm not losing weight, not seeing results fast enough, perfection is exhausting. kind of goes through some excuses you might hear right off the bat from a client, so it kind of like addresses that and it's right in the butt, like right in the beginning. Other goodies, it kind of this is really cool too. It touches on all the other products that they could be getting or like using. And some people might not even know about Energize or Recover or Recharge. Like they might not even know it's a thing. Or if you guys haven't tried out the Shakeology boost, they're amazing. There's one for Focus Energy, which is like an energy boost. There's one for digestive health, and there's one that's like veggies. So if you like don't get a lot of veggies in your diet, you add this and it counts as a serving of veggies. So the Shakeology boosts are amazing, and you can put them right in your Shakeology, and if anything, they make them taste better and they make them more like creamy. I don't know about you guys, but I like my Shakeology to be like a milkshake. So these make like the Shakeology way more creamy. There's also the 3-day refresh and daily sunshine for the kiddos, and of course my favorite, Beach Bars. I have like 15 every day. Not really, it's excessive, but I do. And then that's it, and then like a little conclusion page. So guys, this is in the team page. Again, the link is in there, and if you want the link to edit everything, let me know and I can send it to you. It's like a little bit of a process to edit it because you have to like make a copy of it and then edit it, or else you'll be editing the actual one. So let me know if you want it, but definitely send this to your new clients because this is really, really going to help them get started off on the right foot. Anyway, so team workouts every weekday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. The link is accessible when you click on the team page cover photo. I am no longer posting the link in the page every day because I feel like it just takes up too much space and looks messy, and my OCD doesn't like it like that. So it's in the team cover photo. You just click on the cover photo and the link's right to the right, and you click on it and it connects to you. And then, you could just hop on at 8 o'clock and we'll all be on. National Wake Up Call is every Monday at 11. I didn't listen to mine today's, but I will listen to the recording. I always listen to the recording on Wednesdays on my way to work. And you can listen to it via recording on the podcast. And there's also the recording on Team Beachbody Coach 411 Facebook group. The Team Confidence Call, which is Alexis's call, my upline, is every Tuesday at 8:45 p.m. And there's a mastermind call at 8:30 p.m. Eastern every other Thursday night. And that's like a really fun call to hop on and just like bounce ideas off each other, whether it be like coaching ideas, client ideas, just life ideas. So it's just like really fun. It's like a nice little bonding sesh. On March 4th, which is today, there was the coach only portion fix, or I should say ultimate, gosh, Danielle. Ultimate Portion Fix launch. So if you guys didn't get, you have a week to purchase the Ultimate Portion Fix launch for coaches only. So I'm going to get mine tomorrow. I'm super excited about it. If you guys haven't heard, it's this like revolutionary new nutrition program, and it's separate from, it's like on Beachbody On Demand, but you purchase it separately to get it like uploaded to Beachbody On Demand. And it's just there's 30 new videos. It's run by, or it's narrated and like produced by Autumn Calabrese, the creator of 21 Day Fix. So it's just like a really fun new way to use the portion control containers, and it really explains everything and like why it works and the emotional and mental aspects behind it. So I definitely recommend getting it if you haven't already. If you want to be a successful coach, launches are huge, and you can also get a certification to become a like Ultimate Portion Fix, I don't even know what to call it, guru, but it actually counts as a nutrition certification. So it's a really, really good thing to have under your belt. Also, from March 12th through March 14th, there's a Challenger Group sneak peek. So start inviting this 2 weeks in advance. I'm literally inviting everyone on my contact list tomorrow, and I'm like so excited to do it because if you guys haven't seen it, there's a link to it in the team page. It's called WTF is a Wellness Group, and it just goes through everything anyone would need to know about the wellness group. It goes through what it is and why it's so much fun. It goes through common objections and how to overcome them. It goes through the price and everything. And this is a place to add people that are interested but want more information. And we literally like sell the wellness group for you. And it's just like a really good place to put people that are interested in it but are still kind of hesitant and want to learn more. The Portion Fix launches to everyone on March 18th. So make sure that's why they gave us this week to kind of dig into it. So we have kind of a chance to get our bearing. So when it's launched for the rest of the people, we like kind of know what we're talking about because we've already had it for a week to check out. Also, the March 18th, the challenge group begins. Remember, we're running the Holistic Health Hub. That is ongoing challenge group, but I like to have a deadline to make sure invites are sent out and clients are started right. Send out invites at least 2 weeks in advance for this. Again, start sending out all your invites now for this and the the info group. And I think it's cool too, because you can invite, what I do is I invite to both all at once. So I'm like, hey, like I'm running this awesome wellness group, kind of explain more about it. If you want to learn more, there's an info group, explain a little more about it. Would you like to be added to either or both? Go from there. And then coaching sneak peek is from March 26th to the 28th. If you have anyone who's interested in coaching and again, just like wants to learn more, throw them in this group. It's run every month at the end of the month. I think these are the dates we're going to do it, but I'm not quite sure yet because we'll be on the cruise for Beachbody. It's like, you know, every year they give a Success Club trip is what it's called. So, and Alexis and I usually run this, but we're both going to be on the cruise. So I don't know if there's going to be Wi-Fi or what we're going to do, but I'll let you guys know if these dates change. But right now it's scheduled from March 26th to the 28th. Oh my God, out of breath already. So, get ready for the Ultimate Portion Fix. I kind of went through this already. It launches this month, March 4th through the 17th. So we can, oh wait, I said we have 1 week to look through it. We have like 2 weeks. I don't know like where my brain is right now. So we have 2 weeks to kind of prep and get ready for everything. And it's also $20 off right now, which is really, really cool. There's also an Ultimate Portion Fix exclusive coach test group that starts March 18th and will continue through the live streams of 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme. If you guys didn't know, they're reshooting the 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme as like a cool new thing that goes along with the Ultimate Portion Fix, which I'm really excited because the 21 Day Fix is the most popular Beachbody program. So the fact that they're like reshooting it is amazing and something we should definitely be talking about. And you can also purchase a certification again, like you can get certified to be Portion Fix like master coach. And you'll be invited to Autumn's Ultimate Portion Fix Master Coach training group from March 4th to the April 7th. And this is actually in here, she teaches you how to attract customers, run challenge groups, and help people get the best results from the program. A little bit more about it. There's the product training guide, which is available in the Coach Online office. If you guys don't know, if you go into the Coach Online office, I think you click like grow my business or thing, and then there's like challenge group guides or I don't even know, program guides, and it tells you everything you need to know about every single program. It's amazing. And there's also like important dates and everything in there too. And then there's also some important FAQs. There's 3564, which is all about the Ultimate Portion Fix, 8422, which is the certification to get certified for the Ultimate Portion Fix. There's 8325, Ultimate Portion Fix exclusive coach test group, 8378, Ultimate Fix Master Coach Training Group, holy crap, and 3012 Beachbody On Demand generic packs. So make sure you check that all out. Again, if you guys are serious about this business, it's definitely important to get informed about this program. There is a file in the team page that there's a video that explains everything you need to know about this program, and there's also a bunch of scripts for everything that you need to like, you know, if you're like stuck and you don't know what to tell someone, if they ask you for like a price or the bundles, there's a bunch of scripts for all that. So make sure you check that out. It's all laid out for you guys. It's just up to you to go and watch it, learn about it, and then you can just copy and paste the scripts. Of course, put them into your own words because you don't talk like myself. Alexis made the script, so you don't talk like myself or Alexis. So I'd recommend going in there, kind of changing things up, and you're good to go. So today we're going to talk a little bit about, now that I'm done with all the announcements, we're going to talk a little bit more about how to go from prospect to challenger. And I'm going to show you guys a flowchart that's also accessible in the team page as a file. So make sure you check this out. You can go in there now and follow along if you want. And I'm just going to explain it. Again, it's like super pretty and cute. Alexis made this a while ago, but I feel like it's something people have been struggling with recently. So I kind of wanted to go through it in a little more detail. So initial contact, this is when you first start talking to a person, whether it be on Facebook, in person, on Instagram, whatever it is. So when anyone expresses interest in Shakeology products, programs, bot, or simply to work out with you, don't lead with the products or programs. Always tell them the best way you can work together is by joining a group. So you always want to lead with the wellness group. I never really talk to people and I'm like, oh yeah, like this workout program is like awesome, or you know, Shakeology is great. I always say this wellness community is amazing and it's helped me so much on my own journey, and just like with the accountability and support, it's just awesome. So at first you always want to say like, thank you so much, and like applaud them for wanting to learn more. So you could say something along the lines of, oh my gosh, I'm so excited you want to learn more. Tell me a little bit about you. What are your current goals and struggles? So our job as a coach to really learn about each of our clients or the people we're talking to and the best way we can help them. Because if we don't know what they want, how are we going to recommend something that'll be best for them? So it's really, really important to ask them about them. So once they respond to you, you can respond, sympathize, connect the dots, explain the challenge group. So once they respond to you, you respond to what they said. Sympathize, give advice, connect the dots with why you have something that would be perfect for them, etc. And then start to explain what your challenge group is like. Get a challenge group explanation from your coach. Make sure to make it juicy. There's a challenge group explanation in our scripts page, which is also a file on the team page. And then you always want to end, so this is something too that I feel like a lot of coaches struggle with, always end a response like this with a question, because you want people to respond back to you. So make sure you're asking something along the lines of like, does this sound like something you'd be interested in? As your last sentence. So if they say yes, you go here. You go into their price options. Explain all their options, give all the bundles. Do not assume anyone can't afford anything. Let them make the decision. Also make sure to add in that if the bundles don't work for them, we have lots of other products. So this is another thing. If people say no, so I usually just lead with the 160 bundle, which is, maybe I should be leading with all the bundles, but what I do is if they say yes to 160 bundle, then I'll kind of add on. Be like, do you want to add this? Do you want to include this? And there was a team or a national wake-up call that kind of says that you're building a wellness kit for them. So you want to ask them, like, do you find that you struggle with energy before a workout or during a workout? And if so, you would suggest Energize. So kind of ask them questions that you could figure out what products would work best for them. And then if they say they want more deets on Shaco or BOD, depending on what they want to learn more, explain in more detail how BOD works. Make sure to say why you love it and how it helps you. Again, guys, you want to be sharing from personal experience. You don't want to just shove a bunch of information in their face. You want to say like, BOD's an amazing, I would say like hub for Netflix, for at-home workout programs, and it's helped me so much because I travel a lot and like I never have an excuse not to get a workout in because I can do my workouts from anywhere. So you really want to like explain why it helps you, because chances are if they're reaching out to you, they can connect with you on some level during that. So if they say, okay, awesome, I'm in, you go to the price options. And if they have an objection to Shakeology or a product, you work through their objections by answering or asking questions to why they don't like something or aren't interested. So this is something else I find a lot is when you guys hear a no or an objection, you just like give up and you're like, okay, see ya. Like, you have to ask them why, because usually it's some kind of misconception about Shakeology or the products. I think someone the other day told me, I forgot what it was. She told me no to Shakeology, and I asked her why, and she said because it's not vegan. That's clearly a misconception. I helped her, and now she's going to get started as a coach. So make sure that you're always asking why, and especially like when someone's like, "Oh, I'm not interested," ask why. Be like, if you don't mind, would you mind just sharing with me why? I would love to kind of see like where you're coming from. So, and again, if they say yes, okay, like after you go through their objections, they're like, okay, like, yeah, let's do it. Go into the price options. And then if they say no, just means not right now. Again, guys, we're not like pushing things on people. Like we never want to be those pushy salespeople or anything like that. If they say no, just be like, okay, no worries. And follow up with them again in a month. It takes on average 7 times about hearing about an opportunity for people to say yes. So keep that in mind. You're planting a seed, and when they're ready, they will either reach out to you or they will say yes when you ask them again in a month or so. So for here, kind of going back here, sorry, I went on the right side of the page. So what do they say? Yes to the bundle. Ask them what their email is and the flavor of the Shakeology they want, and then from there you can go to share a cart and sign them up. If they say they can't afford any of the bundles, work through their objections. Again, there's responses to all the objections in the scripts file, and there's also responses in here, so you don't have to go to the scripts file. And if they say yes, they want the bundle, again, you kind of go there, sign them up through share a cart, and then again, no just means not right now. You're planting seeds, guys. So sign them up using share a cart, and then you guys kind of know how to do that. There's a video training in your welcome email as a coach that shows you how to do all that. So when you do this, you can email them a copy of a shareable link just in case the email doesn't go through. Sometimes with Gmail accounts, it doesn't because Gmail has some kind of blocker or something. I'm not really quite sure. Tell them to ask, if they have any questions while they're going through the process, don't hesitate to reach out. And then send them a video on how to use BOD. We don't need to do that anymore. This is a little bit dated because we have that awesome new client welcome guide. And then set a reminder to check in with them 5 to 7 days before their Shakeology will ship. Now, in the past, Beachbody did not send them that reminder email like, hey, your Shakeology is going to ship in 7 days or a week or whatever. It never did that. We had to go in and do that. Now, I still think it's good customer service for us to do that. But if you forget, Beachbody's got your back. But I always set a reminder in my Google Streak where I have all my everybody all organized. I always set a reminder about a week before their Shakeology is going to ship. And I asked them, I check in, hey, how's Shakeology going? Are you liking everything? Do you have a favorite recipe? Kind of go through that. And if they say yes, they want Shakeology, this is like a side note, or they say yes, like I love Shakeology, I want to continue with it, offer them the discount coaching opportunity because that's going to help them save money and it's also going to build your team. So it's a win-win. So I would recommend doing that if they say yes after, if they're a client and they say yes, they want to continue, offer them a discount coaching opportunity or the VIP client opportunity. So tell them to play around on BOD, try out what works, what doesn't. Again, that welcome email does that for you. And once your challenge group starts, make sure to send them a challenge group welcome email, and then kind of go from there. Now, everyone, like I said, runs their challenge groups differently. So you got to do what's best for them in terms of getting them started with the challenge group. So that's kind of done with there. But they said no, now what? Tell them you understand, ask them if you could follow up with them each month and let them know what you have going on. Now, guys, you should be doing, I don't have a free group going on this month because I just think it's better for you guys to run your own free groups. I'm kind of kicking you out of the nest a little bit, and I want you to run your own free groups. I'm going to be back next month with a free group, but I think you should really take the time this month to run a free group, figure it out, run it with a partner. You have all the resources you possibly need to run one. It has all the posts laid out for you, all the graphics. You just got to put it together in a Facebook group and you're done. And I posted that in the team page. It's in it's right above the calendar. So the link to all those resources are there. So no worry. And then you could just kind of say, no worries. I have groups every month, even free ones. So let me know and I can check back in with you then. And then if they say yes, they give you permission to follow up every month. Do it. Put it in your calendar and just follow up with them every month. So this kind of just says yes, follow up with them every month. No, it's okay. You keep them in your contact list, but don't worry about following them up. You could still follow up with them, but maybe not every month, maybe every, 2 or 3 months. So just keep them in your contact list. You never want to delete anyone. So this is something else a lot of you guys struggle with, including myself, guys. I get ghosted friggin' 24/7. So if they ghosted me after I sent the enrollment, now what? So it's important to follow up a week and then afterwards. So every week follow up with them. And you can use these 4 follow-up messages. I'm not going to read them, but you can start with this one. A week goes by. You can start with this one. Another week, this one. Another week, this one. So remember it takes, and I told you guys this already, remember it takes multiple times following up with someone for them to say yes. So don't get discouraged if they don't say yes the first time around. Keep at it. Don't be pushy. But don't let fear stop you from checking in. The worst feeling is when you decide to stop following up with someone and then you find out they signed up with someone else. It's happened to me twice. And actually, it's kind of crazy because both of them signed up with another coach. And a couple months later, they came to me and they said, I made a mistake. I want you as my coach. So they don't forget about you. So don't ever feel just because someone signed up with another coach doesn't mean that they might feel oh my gosh, I should have signed up with you, afterwards. So they haven't responded to any of my messages after these 4 follow-ups over here. If they don't respond to you after a while, you can do a few things. 1, find a way to simply interact with them on social media to pop back up in their notifications. Sometimes it just takes a little poke to remind them you're there. So in this case, I will just go on their page and comment on a picture that I find resonates with me. It's usually a picture of an animal or a pet, and I'm oh my god, looks so cute. So just pop up in their notifications. Just be friendly. You don't have to be there's no end game. Just be friends with them. Check their page to find something you can spark up a conversation about. So, for example, when I was planning the honeymoon, I was looking for people that had been to Costa Rica. So that was something really interesting. And people, maybe they don't want to talk about Beachbody, but they would definitely talk about how they loved their trip to Costa Rica and give you any, recommendations they might have. So make sure you're definitely doing something along those lines. And then stop checking in with them for about 1 to 2 months to give it a break, and then pop back up later on. And this is why Google Streak is so important, guys. If you don't have your clients in or you're just the people you're talking to in Google Streak, do it. It's amazing, and it'll keep you so organized. And then use your intuition too. If it feels like they aren't feeling you, you can stop following up with them. They may reach out to you later, but you won't be able to work with everyone. And that's just the nature of the game. If I worked with every single person I came into contact with, like I would, be living on a private island somewhere, and it would be amazing. So don't worry, not everyone is going to sign up with you. So these are some scripts for explanations. So again, these are in the scripts file, but if you want everything in one place, like I like everything in one place, you can go over the challenge group explanation, which is here. Again, it might be a little different from when this was made, but you can totally update it. And this is the main 160 bundle explanation. So like when they ask for the price, this is kind of what I do. It gives them a breakdown of everything. And you might have to update this as well, but it's amazing. And like, this is literally what I use every single time. You're like, wait, it's only 160? So no, I'm out of water. So definitely use this. And this is a bundle explanation, including the mega and deluxe bundle. I'm trying to remember which one's bigger, the mega or deluxe. I think I've sold the deluxe once and the mega one, or a couple times, but the majority of the time people are going to go for the 161, but like that doesn't mean that people aren't open to the mega and deluxe bundle. So these are the explanations for the mega and deluxe here. So definitely include this like in your explanation, because you never know what people might want. Like sometimes, and I've gotten myself into trouble with this in the past because I only offered the 160, but they wanted more than that, and I could have gotten them started and like saved money with the mega and deluxe bundle. So these are also scripts for some explanations. So if you want to explain Shakeology, there's a really good script here. If you want more to explain on Beachbody on Demand, there's a really good script here. Performance line, there's Energize, Recover, Hydrate. There's a couple more, but those are in the scripts file too. So if you can't find them here, they're in the scripts file. Portion Fix meal planning system explanation. So this is here as well. So if they have any questions about the Portion Fix, you can go there. And this is definitely save these somewhere. These are scripts for common objections. So I get that most people, their most common objection is I can't afford it. So there's a couple of different ways you can respond. You can say, save money, put away some money every week or every month, and we'll kind of go from there. Or you can go with the coach invite and give them the discount, or the VIP client and give them the discount kind of option. So people say they're too busy, and that's okay. And you kind of just say like, hey, I'm busy too. And you could just say like, some of the workouts are 20 minutes long. So some people don't know that, like when I first started with these programs, I was a swimmer and I was working out 2 hours a day, and I thought you needed to be working out 2 hours a day to see results. So you never know what people might be thinking about this or like anything like that, and people can literally get results in as little as 20 minutes a day. Yeah. I thought they were on the shelf, like where the fruit usually is. That's the last time I saw them. Yeah, I put them back. So then people might say, I'd rather work out at the gym, and that's totally okay too, because you can do all these workout programs at the gym, and that kind of explains that. I don't want to drink my foods. I only eat whole foods. I don't use meal replacements. So you can kind of go through like why this is better than any like meal you could possibly make, and you're only drinking it once a day because chewing is a vital part of digestion, and you're only drinking it for one meal, and like you get real food for the rest. And then feel, felt, found. So if you ever have an objection where you kind of like don't have a technical script for it or anything like that, you can do the feel, felt, found approach to really any objection. So you could say something along the lines of, I totally understand how you feel about whatever the objection is. I felt the same way. Insert how you or someone else has felt the same way about the topic, but now I found that, and then like how Beachbody has kind of helped you with that. And this kind of gives you an example here. So example for money objections. I totally understand how you feel about spending the money. I felt the same way about investing in myself, but now I found that I really saved a lot of money in the end. I'm not sick as much. I feel amazing all the time, which means I treat those around me so much better. This has changed more than just my surface level health and fitness stuff. It's changed my life because I decided that I was worth investing in myself. Do you feel you're worth investing in yourself? So it's really like, it's a really good kind of method to the feel, felt, found approach, because you can really answer any kind of objection using that. So I really recommend going through this, have this posted on your wall, because it really just brings you through a really nice flow chart just to like get you to, or helping you kind of going through not motions, but going through conversations with prospects and kind of helping them turn into a really awesome challenger or client. So that's really it for this topic. I hope this helped, because I know bringing people from, talking to them to bringing them to a client is kind of tricky, and the more you do it, guys, the easier it gets. So I would make sure that you're using this as a guide. And of course, as always, guys, don't ever think you're bothering me when you send me screenshots of conversations. I want you to send me screenshots of conversations. I want to help you with this. So make sure if you ever get stuck somewhere, or if you're like, Danielle, I don't know how to respond to this person, make sure that you screenshot the conversation and send it to me. And I'll definitely I'm done. I'm more than happy to help you with any conversation you might need help with. So I'm just going to check the chat box really quick, see if there's any questions. Yeah, exactly. Some people think that for example, for a misunderstanding of what people actually think Beachbody is, someone thought it was a bunch of pills. You never know what people might think. That's why it's so important to ask why. And actually, I'll get you the link to customize it. I have to ask Alexis for it because she has it. Does anyone have any questions about anything? I'm going to stop sharing really quick. Maximize my screen. You all good? Does all make sense? You have a guide to go by, so it's oh, I remember everything because it's all written. All right, cool, guys. Well, thanks for hopping on. Let's take a pic real quick. Everyone get cute and in good lighting. I look like a Hot Mess Express right now. Okay. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, you're all so pretty. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hopping on. I feel like I talked really quickly tonight, but I hope that this is helpful and it kind of taught you guys how to bring a prospect to a challenger. And if you, like I said, send me screenshots. I'm more than happy to help. I hope you have an awesome night, guys, and I will see you soon. Happy March.
See ya.
Bye.